with the meeting. See what?
El Sereno.
Wait, I think I know how to do this.
Good job.
I know it did work last time. Huzzah!
Hibbity bibbity boo.
Oh, okay. Announcements. Let's start with Linton. What do you say?
Microphones, please, microphones.
New guy Linton is here to be de-ribbonified. Who is your sponsor? Sponsor? Come to sponsor. Here's where Linton goes from being new guy to
Your boy.
regular guy.
Give us a man. Eagle man.
Thank you all. I feel like I have a much larger family now. And it was a wonderful way to be introduced to the Rotary, to be sent to India. So I want to thank Michael in particular and for getting me in.
Yeah, sure, man. We rock here. We can all whistle along. How about I do an announcement while he's getting ready? Said goodbye to Bill Dana. You remember Bill Dana as Jose Jimenez.
My name is Jose Jimenez.
Are you ready? Why don't you play over Dana? Hit it.
I played some Indian music for you before, so I thought I'd bring it back to the European tradition for this one.
Welcome to the party. Okay, so I just wanted to point out that down in LA, for Adam West, they put the bat signal up on the
Didn't they go?
City Hall. So thank you for that. Part where his arm is draining blood. What do you got there?
During Scott's year, our club participated in 2 district grants. Now, district grants are money, it's money that comes from the Rotary Foundation. So, all your Paul Harris's, everything in the small change, big difference, that's Rotary Foundation. We did 2 district grant projects. They have both, the final reports have been accepted, and I have written the checks, and they will be going into our club bank account shortly. Now, the 2 projects, one was community service, and Paul was the lead on it, and it was painting at the Humane Society. The second one was a farm training program in Uganda that I visited. You can see pictures when I do a program on the 12th. And I think we should be very, very proud of our club, because we not only accessed the district grants and got $2,500 worth of Rotary Foundation money, but through our other efforts, we always, and I say always, spend more Rotary Foundation money than we contribute. contribute, and I think that's fabulous.
Right on. Thank you for that report, Barbara, and thank you for doing such a good job in the treasurer's position all the time. Marty, what do you got?
I just want to thank Mike McLaughlin for the work he does on the Rotary Youth Camp cooking on Sunday. Mike puts it together for our club and along with the Friday Club, but it was wonderful. We had good kids out there. He doesn't allow me to turn too much chicken because he's afraid. He did allow me on the veggie burgers because he doesn't like veggie burgers, so he let me handle those. But Barbara was there also, and if I missed anybody, I forgot, but it was a very nice event to meet all those students from throughout the district. And thank you, Michael, for your hard work.
You got something you want to say on that?
I did.
How about
Marty is a hell of a veggie burger flipper, I want to tell you. So last week, we had a little demonstration on how to like the Sonoma County Cajun Zydeco and Delta Rhythm Festival page on Facebook. One of the advantages, I guess, of being the administrator of that page is I know who liked it and who didn't like it. We have a ways to go, folks. So please, go to the page, like it, and then share it with your friends and ask them to like it. We're just topping 300 right now, but we need to get it up to around 1,000 likes or so by the time the festival goes around. And the way that's going to happen is by all of you liking it and then asking your friends to like it. So.
Okay, guys, like something. I have the other mic up here. Okay, no more announcements from the group? I think so. Okay. I was just going to hype the show a little bit. So, our opening band on Saturday morning will be CZ and the Bon Vivants. I just like saying Bon Vivants. And the Blues Box Bayou Band will follow them. I don't think the little girls in the band, can't say for sure. Mark St. Mary and his Blues and Zydeco Band is going to come up next. And our headliner, once again, is Gino Delafosse, the French Rock and Boogie Band. A big favorite among us and the rest of the Zydeco community. Here's the rest of the band. We're very much looking forward to seeing this big talent playing in our little park. So Sunday morning, we got the Coppertones opening up. I couldn't find a picture of the Coppertones, so I got a nice car there. And then Mitch Polzak and the Royal Deuces will play. This guy is a really amazing player.
Amazing.
Make sure you get a chance to see him because he's really something. And then the Rev Tones, yes, it's a terrible photo of the Rev Tones. And Kim Lentz and her Jaguars, and she's really something, quite the entertainer. It'll be fun. And then featuring the very blue Phil Alvin, the Blasters, our headline group for Sunday. And that's gonna rock, man. Tell me. Okay. So anyway, let's start looking forward to that. Let's start liking it. Do we like it?
Yeah.
Okay, we like it. Okay. So I have a couple of member anniversaries to celebrate today. First one would be Rudy. 3 years now. You're supposed to give me one of your favorite Rotary moments. So give it now.
Right now.
Right now? That is very zen of you.
Yes, it is.
Very good. 3 years. Long may you.
Yeah, I love you guys, so thank you very much for letting me hang around.
They like your name. And also, Jim Gilliam. There he is. What do you got for me? A favorite Rotary moment?
You know, I actually like the Cajun Festival. I really enjoy that, and doing the breakfast natural.
Way to go. 12 years. Good man. And let's see, the last anniversary would be Darlene. Darlene, you look good as a blonde.
I don't know, he is a blonde.
You look happy.
No, I think like Lynn said, just being part of the group, it expands your family, your friends. It's a great way to start the morning.
Well, right on. Nothing like listening to a judge first thing in the morning. Okay. So a nice wedding anniversary goes to Julie and Bill. I love this big, nice picture of Bill's shoes. And I just love this picture. Again.
I was 26 miles out of the sea to the Santa Catalina.
That's
on the boat. It is actually Bill, and I don't know what, yeah, he was being antisocial, I guess.
Well, you must have big plans.
Going to a Giants game, we're gonna try to get a fire lit under them, I don't know if it's gonna work.
It could happen.
Ship is going down.
Well,
Thank you.
I'm not fighting anybody today, all relax. Bill and Maxine. Where's Bill? There he is. So this was in, where, Atlanta?
Yeah, so for our anniversary, I took Maxine to the Rotary Convention in Atlanta. Woo-hoo! What a good time. But it was...
Maggie's here?
Yeah, oh yeah, she loved it. It really was a great time, and we went to Trader Vic's in the bottom floor of one of the hotels, not the Hyatt, but Hilton, or one of those, and had a great time. Had a couple of really good Mai Tais. Liked them so much that we stayed for dinner. But the speakers at the International Convention were absolutely fantastic. Bill Gates, not a really effusive guy, but the facts he gave and his dedication to helping change the world, particularly on the polio side, was just very inspiring. The best one of all was former mayor of Atlanta, Andrew Young. Came out on a little electric scooter and got out, and there was a chair sitting there, and he got a cane, and he hobbled over to the chair, and I thought, this is gonna be exciting. And he picked up the microphone and just filled the room, and for 30 minutes, he never looked at a note, he never had anything on the teleprompter, he just spoke, and he spoke with passion about living your life full and making a difference in the world, and it was just so inspiring and Rotarian-like, it just thrilled me. So it was a great time, so if you ever get a chance to go to an international convention, go, because it was fantastic.
Thank you, Bill. Looks like you had an inspiring time.
$20.
Let's see, where am I? Oh, wedding anniversaries. Rudy. Yeah. Yeah, I was looking at Rudy and I was saying, maybe his tougher side should come out. I'm not sure what Linda's thinking though. She's not sure about that.
So we had a wonderful time. We escaped the heat and went to Bodega Bay.
Oh.
It's a beautiful place down the road.
I've heard of it.
And it's a delightful time. Cool.
Well, happy anniversary.
Thank you very much.
To you and Linda.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Bob Cummings. Remember Love That Bob? I love that show. Howlin' Wolf, your favorite. Paul McCartney, happy birthday, Paul. And Mo, of course. And Slim Pickens. Happy birthday, Slim. And also Ray Davies of the Kings. Favorite of mine, Jane. And Mel Brooks, happy birthday, Mel. Mel's the one on the left.
Everybody's in saddles.
And also, Jim, happy birthday, Jim. Where's the gym party?
Last night we went to, Eileen and I went down to Nick's Cove and had a great time looking out over the bay, Moss Bay.
Yeah, it's a nice place.
And Scotty served, Linda's son. So we had a great time.
We really don't have to want to go. We valley park your car and everything. Just like you're driving. No? Well, but it was a good time, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, well, happy birthday.
If you see, they have a little pier and a dock, and you can go out and eat your lunch out in this little cabana at the end of the dock. It's really cool.
Yeah, we were sitting inside all warm watching people do that.
Uh-huh.
There's another one, there's another one. It was a good time. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Let's see, I have some partner birthdays to celebrate. I wasn't sure which one of these. I wanted to use one of these from It'll Be Up. And there's a nice couple holding hands. Well, there's Pete. So I thought maybe I could use the first meeting. Ooh, happy birthday, Bill Jane. There it is. Is it Jane's birthday?
January.
What?
January.
We got a picture. Well, anyway, I didn't have a picture of her, so I used Scarlett and Joanne. I hope you don't mind.
So half your birthday.
And also Sue. Sue's birthday. Is this the right birthday for Sue?
Yes, it is, sir.
Good. There they are. Carrie and Sue getting ready to go birthday.
Yes, that was the wedding invitation picture where they misspelled the name. I misspelled the name Susan, that's beyond me, but
How was it spelled?
S-U-Z-A-N. That was a nice picture. And it worked.
I was looking at this picture and I was thinking, these guys look really spacey. The Kellys. Okay, well, again, Terry, we have time to play. Whose vacation is it? So I need a mic for PJ and another one for DMR. Okay. Now, we don't have much time. This is the lightning round. Are you paying attention?
Go.
All right. I got a lot of your pictures.
Number 2.
Vacations. Number 2. I need you guys to speak up when you recognize your vacation and tell us what we're looking at. You got it? Okay.
That's me.
That's me.
Hey, wait.
That's him.
Yeah.
Okay. So where's this?
Lake Lead.
Okay.
That's the Shaolin Temple,
That's
Croatia.
It's not Shaolin, it's
It's close enough.
Dervish.
Here we go. Diocletian's Palace split.
Oh, I thought I could still get it.
Great job.
All right.
DMR's dad.
Yeah.
He's dead now.
That's me hanging out where?
Yeah.
There were so many places.
It's in Croatia.
It's in Croatia.
It's a church that artist, remember the sculptor?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, you're making it up.
Jukovic.
Who's this guy?
That's Diocletian's Palace. That's the part of the Egyptian art.
Mark?
That's the Temple of Jupiter, also the same city.
You can't just make stuff up.
No,
It's true. It's true. At the Dervish Temple, this you must wear headgear. That's Masako, who we're traveling with, and her husband Wesley, and that's Ellie, my wife.
That's right. And
That's
that's
definitely him.
just before they push you in.
On the way, they have wonderful islands close off the coast of Split and Dubrovnik, and we're on our way to one called Brač.
Okay.
I took that, and that is in Moscow, and that cemetery used to be a park, but they had so many people they couldn't put them in cemeteries anymore, so they took over the parks.
Well, dead people take up space.
Yeah.
We did a lot of hiking, and this is a whole country composed of rock. Walls, houses, roofs,
Rock. And cherries.
and cherries.
Who's cherries?
We just stop and pick cherries right off that.
That's in Diocletian's palace again. It's downstairs, and that's one of the spots where they filmed, what's that, Game of Thrones?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I walked the walk of shame, but they wouldn't let me go naked.
And there's no picture of that. There's no picture of that. And there you are being, you're on hard time.
I'm just warming my hands.
Hard labor? Okay, sounds good.
We're in Bosnia. We are in Mostar, and it's a city that is both Christian and Muslim, and obviously on the Muslim side, of course.
I don't recognize it. Oh, no, I do. That's in Moscow, taken from my window out over the river. Oh.
This is one of the hill towns that we walked through on the way near a place called Stone. Mostar.
That's the old bridge.
And that's the old bridge.
What are those?
One of the places that we visited on our walks, this is a lady that vends with little cones of fruits, vegetables, lemons, etc. So you can buy one of those little cones and walk around, eat the fruit, suck a lemon.
Sounds like a good time.
Inside of a Muslim temple, also in Moscow. What's that guy's name? The sculptor?
Rodin.
Yeah, almost like that.
Matt,
Oh, he
Put a fill on the end of it.
Diocletian's palace again. He had a great time in there, and somebody stuck a horse in there. I don't know why.
This is in Dubrovnik, and it's all these little alleyways, and every town is like this, with little alleyways and lots of eye candy to take a look at.
Mosul again, looking out at the river.
Mosul again?
Yeah. And again.
Okay. Nice window.
This is the view that Diocletian himself, who established Split on the map, this is his view. This is still considered a place that he stood.
I beg to differ. We're back at the we're back at that sculptor's place, and
It's like the Avalon. But I took the picture.
Not that one.
Okay.
Okay.
And there he's taking a picture of me.
Yeah. That's it. That's Dubrovnik from up on the watchtower. That's Dubrovnik, and down in the front there you can see Susan and two friends of mine. That's a water storage system. Yeah, and she's the one with the bike hat on. Dubrovnik, some funny little castle. I don't know what they were doing. That's inside that same temple, the mosque actually.
I took this picture. This is up at the hillside. And this was a Christian place. The brothers were there. It might have been Friday. So it looked too comfortable.
Dubrovnik from the watchtower. Old Bridge right before I saw him.
Old Bridge, old man.
We went on a trip. This is in Bosnia. This is one of the famous attractions. It's close to Mostar. And it's a waterfall situation.
Waterfall situation.
And we're in a 13th century Christian fort.
There's a window situation. There's some
Some more fort stuff.
Yeah, they practice defenestration there, which is really
I gotta ask you about it.
Here we are.
You guys were on separate vacations, right?
Yeah.
Except that
One night,
Yes.
we hung out together with Grappa.
And we had drinks.
Did you
Well,
happen
welcome
to
back.
see each other?
Well, we both knew we were in the same country.
And we
you
had
guys did good. I thought I'd stump you, but no way. Good work.
Yeah, that's too fresh in my mind.
There was this last picture that I think the less said about that. But, okay,
Yeah.
let's do the drawing now. Charlie, draw me. Okay, read me.
7698.
Very funny.
7712.
7712. Going once.
7699.
All right.
7798.
Okay, Diana, here it comes. Last chance to win from me.
Get an ace, get the money.
King. But there's a nice door prize here from Rudy. It's a cup, right?
Good place softball.
Very nice. Well, thank you.
Anything else?
Oh, this is my joke. See, this guy was opening a can of black beans, but instead of black beans, it was a creature from the Black Lagoons. So it was a creature from the It's really funny. Okay. Okay, tell us a joke, please.
Here you go, Gabe.
Use microphone.
You gotta use microphone. Here you go.
Dulcet tones.
You know how much I love blonde jokes, right? So, a blonde has been dating her boyfriend for about a year, and she suspects that he's having an affair with somebody. So she goes to the gun store and she buys a gun. And she decides that she's going to surprise him. So she goes to the house and she opens the door and she finds him in the arms of a redhead. So she's just beside herself. And so she pulls the gun out of her purse and she starts to point it at him, and she becomes so saddened that she puts it to her head. And he says, honey, 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 don't do that. Please don't do that. And she said, shut up, you're next.
I had to be hilarious, and she was hilarious. Yeah, I just wanted to say, as I ride off into the sunset, I want to thank you for this opportunity to be your presenter. I don't know how presidential I was, but I was presenting. And you all supported me, and you were very nice to me. So I want to thank you for that. There's also one person in this room I want to give special thanks to, my greatest supporter, my best pal. Okay, everybody, go home.